everyone, on today's episode of Huber Syndrome, I can't stop playing Fortnite. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have no idea how this happened, but I am full-blown addicted to Fortnite Battle Royale. I can't stop playing. Singles, duos, squads, building things, shooting people. Let's get started. So firstly, Fortnite. I don't know how this happened. It just snuck into my brain and kind of pickaxed its way right in there, and now it's stuck and I can't get it out because I've got the battle pass and I want to level it up and I want those sweet outfits. That's what I want to talk about first, is the battle pass in Fortnite. Now, this is a free-to-play game, which is so incredible because straight out of the gate, there's no risk. If you haven't tried Fortnite, if you haven't played it, don't be intimidated. Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose except the 10 minutes it takes to download. Give it a shot. Free to play, no risk. So the battle pass, you can spend 10 bucks and get this battle pass, which basically is the thing that you level up throughout the season. And this sounds like whatever on paper. Okay, you get a little thing and you spend some money and you can earn rewards. But the way you go about it, I really, really love. You have different challenges, and the challenges range from, do damage with a pistol to find a secret treasure chest or spawn in a certain area. Like this week, it's Fatal Fields, get kills in Fatal Fields. So that immediately is changing how people play. If you spawn in Fatal Fields this week, it's absolute chaos. Everyone is there trying to complete this challenge, guns blazing. It's just a really good time and a really good incentive to not only keep playing, but change the way you play. There's even ones that are like land in different spots or use different weapons. It encourages experimentation, and I absolutely love that. So next, it's similar to being free to play and no commitment, but I really want to drive this home, is being able to play with friends who don't always play games. I have a couple really, really close friends that, play a very select few games. They'll play the big hitters like God of War or Red Dead Redemption or The Last of Us, but, throughout the year, they don't really play that many games, and I got a phone call. This is how this all started, really. I got a phone call one night from my buddy Grumbomb. You know the name. He calls me up. He says, Huber. He works at a school, by the way. Calls me up and he goes, hey Huber, all the kids are talking about this Fortnite. What is this? Every kid's talking about it. I was like, free to play, battle royale game, last man standing wins. It's kind of like a poker tournament. He says, oh, I like poker tournaments. I want to be hip to all the kids I work with. Downloaded it, we played, haven't played games with the guy in knows how long. No commitment. Once again, if you're afraid, don't be, because you've got nothing to lose. Group up with a buddy that you haven't talked to in a while, long lost friend, bond over some Fortnite. It's a beautiful thing. Next, I really want to talk about the visuals. Every single time I boot up Fortnite and I land, I think one thing. I'm going to an amusement park. I'm going to Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags, and Disneyland, all rolled into one. Those giant overgrown trees, just the aesthetic is so jolly. It's just so jolly, and that all ties into the outfits, the crazy astronaut suits, and the rainbow glitter, and the weird emoticons with people dancing, and it's just playful. Fortnite has such a playful vibe. It just encourages you to come in and have fun, and I know it can be frustrating when you first start out. Okay, when you first start out, it's pretty brutal. I had a chance to stream with my man Sancho West. He was showing me the ropes. I didn't do too high. But then I played a day or two later and I was getting kills. I was learning how to build. I was learning how to swap items. This is a game where when you just take that little bit of time, that little bit of commitment to know that you're probably not gonna do very well in the beginning. But when you finally level up and it finally clicks and you start getting confidence. When I first started Fortnite, I said, there's no way I'm gonna win a match. There's no way I'm gonna get some kills. Now I'm confident. Every time I see someone, I'm taking them down. I'm gonna win singles, I'm doing it. I'm gonna make it happen. Lastly, I want to talk about the ways you can play Fortnite, singles, duos, and squads. They all have a different vibe. They all go so well together. You have singles, which is, you know, it's late night, you're hanging out at your house, you know, you just finished dinner, you're gonna go to sleep in 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll hop on for a quick solos match. Solo though, a little more cautious play style, a little more, slightly more camping, I would say, at least my personal play style. I'm speaking for myself here. I camp a little bit more, you know, play it a little safe. Then you go into duos, some jolly cooperation, having your buddies back. It's a powerful bond, the duos in Fortnite. I love how long it takes to revive one of your teammates. So it's like, do I go for the revive here? Do I commit 10 seconds? Or do I try to find who killed him? Always that element of strategy of what do I do? And, you know, sharing items with your partner, also bonding experience. Hey, I got shields over here. Here you go. Like, I love that. And then you do squads, which is 4 players, absolute chaos. Fours is crazy because, you know, it is basically small armies clashing against each other with building. So when you have 4 people and 4 people all building things, shooting rockets, shooting grenades, it is absolute chaos and a very different style than singles and even duos. So that's it for the episode. I may sound like a broken record now, but honestly, if you haven't given it a shot, it's free, so you got nothing to lose. I encourage you to try. And remember, it's gonna be hard in the beginning. There's a lot to learn. Don't even worry about building things early on. That's what I did. I said, you know what? Building is like phase 2 of me learning Fortnite. Just trying to survive is phase 1. Then phase 2 is actually getting kills. Then phase 3, start learning how to build some crazy death towers. Have you seen what people build in this game? It's absolutely insane. So that's it for the episode. You can follow me on Twitter at Michael P. Huber. We are Easy Allies, so if you like what you saw, help us out on Patreon. We're also on youtube.com/EasyAllies, twitch.tv/EasyAllies, where we stream a bunch, including Fortnite. That'll definitely go down in the coming days, but I will see you next week. Go play some Fortnite.
Time for the syndrome.
Fortnite?